produce more short form content for the reason that we're looking to really prepare for that big release and have a growth strategy that we think will work really well. So that's been going on the back end. Additionally, there's like a roster of kind of streamers, creators that we're starting to build out for that larger release. So that's been good. Otherwise, I think basically we're preparing for this release. We're kind of hiding our power level until that all comes out. There's a bunch of really great content being produced for that release as well too. So, we're in this kind of next year of Nifty period still, and we're just doing everything we can to have a killer next iteration of the product, and also great content and a good growth strategy to get it out there.
Love that energy. Thank you, Charles. Super exciting the direction we have for Nifty in 2026. How about you, Zhang? How's the dev side of things? Do you have anything yet?
Yeah, sure. I mean, of things we can talk about, we are pushing on scripting. So we've been getting a lot of really good feedback from the players who have scripting access. I think we'll probably open that up pretty soon to a few more players who are whitelisted or in the waiting list. And we have some just more nodes, adding more bug fixes, better UX for it, and we're also adding UI nodes now, or UI, a whole UI interface, so people can make custom UI for their games. We've already seen on QA basically it's Blair Bear who has QA access and done some pretty cool stuff with it, making like custom UI. You can import images, so. And basically anything you wanted, you can make it look like anything, and then there's more functionality we're adding to let you do more with the UI. So it's going to be pretty cool. Basically, you can make a HUD. You can completely custom HUD for your custom game. You can also this is rolling out today onto our internal.
Wait, new feature today?
Oh no, not onto our internal environment.
Okay.
You'll be able to make in-world UI as well. So if you want to I don't know if you played this Capture and Zone game on Blair Bear's Island.
Yep.
If you want to have you could show the name of the person who has captured it sort of over the thing itself. So custom UI like that is something that we've been working on, and then we're just generally expanding the scripting system. So,
right. That's so. How many testers do we have right now for scripting?
How many testers? We have 6 people with access, and we have another 20 in the wait list.
Are we planning to expand that anytime soon?
Yeah, I think we will expand it soon. I'm about greenlit to do so. So we'll get more people playing with it, which means more iteration between them and more cool content more quickly.
True, we should cook up a game night with just scripting games alone. We did that last Sunday, and we played on Bears Island. It was really fun, especially the domination game. That was really good.
Yeah. I'd like to round up whoever's ready from scripting. We just talked about this 6, but let's do a little roundup and see who has games they want to show off, and we can do an event. And that'll be really cool.
All right, we can cook it up. Yep, before we jump into deeper questions, guys, I'm going to remind you that you can ask questions right now in the VC, and you can drop them in the chats, and I'll be hosting games in-game, so make sure you press Y. I'm going to start a question for Charles. Charles, how do you think the shift should be done from P2A model to a larger scaled focus model, and what are we doing there?
So it's got to be a shift from earning towards people just intrinsically enjoying the game. Prizes are still a big part of that. Quests are a big part of that. We have some other cool stuff that's coming with the next big release. So I think really it's sorry, it's hard to do the race and say this at the same time. But it's basically it's basically just got to be intrinsic enjoyment, and the game is there, and people want to play it for that reason. And the monetization rails have to be in place too. So that's what you've seen, what we've done with Pearls. There's another Pearl related update coming this week too. So you're going to see us keep doing stuff like that. So the game has to monetize, the game has to be intrinsically enjoyable. But I think we also want to keep some of that crypto edge, some of that earning real money prizes as well. So it can still be a really cool kind of real money game world with interesting prizes, but it can't be one that people just grind out token rewards. And I think you'll see us do that well. One caveat to that is like we said, creators will keep being able to earn. And that's something I want to, if anything, keep improving. So if you really like the earning part of Nifty and you don't want that to go away for your experience, I recommend keep building islands, keep thinking about how to make good content in the game, because that's always going to have real earn potential.
What's your sentiment though on the whole play to earn model generally in the Web3 space? Do you think it's destined to fail every time or what?
I think I think it basically it doesn't. I mean, it does the sort of play to earn where you're just like grinding out a token reward. Yeah, that is like I don't think it's going to work. And I think like the altcoin market is just a lot tougher than it was, and artificially high altcoin valuations made play to earn viable, and that just isn't there anymore. But I think there is a kernel of something there to play to earn, which I think is something like real money gaming of some kind, right? Like games where there are prizes, there is a financial component. I still think that's cool. So I don't think that's going anywhere. But the like grinding out a token reward kind of in a deterministic way where you just are guaranteed to like get a paycheck for playing the game. I think I've probably said it a million times here, and everybody here probably, at this point probably gets it, but like, yeah, that probably doesn't make sense. Yeah. Newsflash,
You heard it all? Wait, we just started infection. Are you in this game, Charles?
I didn't, maybe I just was talking too much. I missed the game.
Maybe next time we should probably just keep this event like a space type event. Maybe no more playing in the next time.
Yeah. One other thing I'll say on the play to earn thing is this is like when play to earn was really big, like a lot of the advice we got, at the time was sort of like, man, there's way too much game here. If only you had no game and it was just like maybe you should be a Telegram mini app instead and just like click a button repeatedly and tokens come out. And thank God we didn't do that, because there's really nowhere to go with that idea. You're just kind of screwed. So I think thank God there's so much to what we built. Like there's so many reasons to play it intrinsically, and I really think it's almost getting there where it's like almost at that point where it's like just like undeniably going to be really good. Not quite there, but really is getting there.
With this being said, though, why do you think most Web3 games fail to retain players, even with incentives?
Well, I think if the player base is just in it for the incentives, even if the incentives keep going, like there's always better incentives, right? Like everybody's kind of weighing their time very rationally and just saying like, where can I make the most money this hour? And your game cannot be the number one way to make money forever every hour of the day. There's just no way. So it's kind of the wrong. So some of that farmer group, it's kind of the wrong audience. Not to say there isn't some overlap, like some people who like to farm also like to play. We have plenty of people like that, but the pure farming audience, like you just can't keep them. It's not possible. You're competing against their day job,
Right. Oh, wait, so do you think the audience is enough right now in the whole Web3 scene for people just wants to play for fun?
I think there is. I think if you present something that that audience will like it's an audience that likes trading, they like kind of financial kind of risk reward sort of mechanics. I think if you present something like that and it's something that people spend a lot on, you could do well with even a relatively small user base as a game. I still think that's possible. But most likely you kind of need some of that group and you need to go beyond it. I think it's hard to like only Web3 like playing for fun audience is small. That's a small audience. But we fully intend to like take the Web3 group and go beyond it. And yeah. So
absolutely. Yo, we got a question in the chat for Zong, I guess. Will we get the fourth texture by Christmas?
Will we get the fourth texture by Christmas?
You should do it.
The fourth texture for the terrain system.
Yeah.
Is that technologically possible?
Yeah, it is. It is. maybe we'll look into it as a Christmas gift. Santa, Santa doesn't reveal what he's giving.
That's right.
All right.
We're gonna
Gotta wait
check.
for
We're gonna
Christmas,
check the
okay?
list. We're checking the list twice. All right.
Oh, talking about Christmas, we're gonna drop something in this Christmas because we all hear you. I've been hearing you from trucks. You all need a racing quest. We're gonna drop a racing campaign this coming Christmas season. So you guys better stay tuned for that.
Let's go. Nice.
Zamp, with these events, I feel like there's gotta be more integration between these events. If you get what I mean, like direct in-game integration. For example, we put snows at every island during the season and all that. I think that would be really good.
Snow.
No, like
So, like-
generally speaking of events, like every event should be directly integrated with in-game right now. If you see the vision from that.
You want to give me a little more?
Okay, for example, this coming Christmas, what if we cook like Christmas loading screens, a battle fast for Christmas and all that? Just so people would feel more on what season is
Background
happening.
music.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
like just these small
Well,
features.
is that for
Really.
events or is that just for like for events or like seasonal changes?
I mean, both. Like, I feel like if we're cooking an event, it should be really tied in the game rather than just doing it outside the game. Because right now we're doing it in a way like with just what we have right now and not solely cook for the game.
Maybe
Am I
snowball
yapping
fight
right
or
now?
something like that. No,
Am I
I
just
would
yapping
say,
right
I mean,
now?
sorry, my
Right.
thought is just like, well, it's a UGC game. Can we kind of do that for events? Obviously we can do seasonal stuff, but like, we make the island completely custom. So like, what more? Like I get loading screens, but that's more like it's it's the holiday season. We want a special loading screen for an event. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm trying. More ideas here would be cool. I'm not shutting it
Yeah.
down. If anyone wants to chime in with what would be cool, there, go for it.
I think people can create it as well with the scripting. Maybe snowball fights.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. That makes sense.
I feel like battle pass in general would change this thing. Like if you have seasonal battle pass, that would be real good.
It would be cool to have a custom loadouts for custom games. You have like a loading screen. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. So you can make your own loading screen for your custom game.
Yeah, so like instead of it just going like 3, 2, 1, go beep, like
Yeah.
well,
guess what? Actually, that's gonna 100% be possible with
Nice.
this UI update coming out. So, yeah, so you can update. You can upload a loading screen, and then you can just make it take up the entire screen, and then you can hide it when the game starts. That will certainly be possible. Hopefully, the scripting system in general will take care of a lot of what you're getting at here. And then there's a little bit of like, yeah, we want to do a snowball fight. One thing that we have in progress actually is like, yeah, being able to do like more custom bullets and stuff that you can shoot at each other, maybe with custom animations in the future and stuff like that, which then you can have a snowball fight. So yeah, maybe the answer is just more flexibility, and then we have to, the creator of the event has to do a little more.
What do you think is a rough timeline for scripting? So, like, do you have a timeline on where we're gonna launch scripting publicly?
We don't really. We're really just feeling it out,
Mhm.
and we're gonna see like when we feel comfortable with, we're gonna be opening it up to more and more playtesters, and we're just gonna see when we feel comfortable with it. But I don't think it's gonna be too far off because we really are, like, the audience in general right now is like very alpha.
Yep.
And yeah, I think as long as people understand that the feature itself is like in an alpha phase, then it's okay if people break things once in a while. The only reason that we're holding it up at this point is because if people brick their islands, we have to fix them, and that's just straight on the dev team. So
Oh, we have a question from Lovely about scripting. Any chance with scripting to add colliders to players?
yeah. What kind of thing would you want to do with those colliders?
I think she want to do a roller derby game.
I really
Yeah.
want roller derby. I don't know why.
So what if you bump into players, you can
Yeah, like maybe it like reduces some of the health by bumping into them. I know
Cool.
Blair came up with some cool ideas of how maybe we can do it another way, but I was just trying to see if that's a possibility.
Yeah, I think it could be. You can't do it right now. You can make colliders right now, but you can't attach them to players. But I think that's certainly possible. So I think it's probably likely.
Thank you kindly.
Wait, Lovely, do you have an access right now to scripting? I didn't know that.
I don't. I didn't request
You
it.
should get Lovely.
I'm still figuring out how it would work out. So.
Mhm. So we're fully moving into like a creator-based game. Charles, what do you think? Do you have any upcoming changes to creator earnings or marketplace incentives? Because right now we have the creator leaderboards for them, right? Do you think that would change soon, or maybe a creator campaign, a bigger one?
I think the marketplace side will remain pretty similar.
Mhm.
Like that system, I think will be what we'll do. It works. Maybe there's things to improve about it, but it basically works. We'll continue to have foot traffic rewards, and then there may be a third one that comes out just with some new features that's related to a new type of spending you do. But so there'll be some changes to it with new features, but I think the creator rewards for the marketplace will remain the same.
Gotcha. Have you guys saw the collab with NHL and Project Penguins and all that shit? Carriers, they've been pushing hard on like Web2 IP and all that. Do you think that would be a possibility, Charles, for us to have like more Web2 IPs integrated in the game?
Could. I think like I'm more interested in like Web2 creators, I guess. Like people who play games, people who actually motivate their audience to play games.
Mhm.
And then because I think a lot of this brand stuff, it's kind of designed to like impress people on Twitter, but it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily translate to players. So it's sort of like Sandbox ran the experiment, right? Like what if you got partnered with every major Web2 brand? It's like doesn't mean anyone will play the game, right?
Yeah, it's all PR.
Yeah, exactly, and it kind of works for Pudgy because of what they're doing. And there's like a meme coin, it has it works a little bit, and I think I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, exactly, their brand. So yeah, but Web2 creators for sure. I think that's really important.
Oh, it's becoming a trend right now for people to create clips. I mean, clipping generally in streamers and all that. Like what I said in the chats earlier, I think it would be cool if we create like a clipping campaign for our players and the mass audience once you push hard on streamers and all that.
Yes, well, we were thinking too that Weekly Social could start to feed into some of the content we do, where like you contribute to Weekly Social and some of your game, and if you like capture cool gameplay, it gets worked into some Nifty Island official shorts that we
Mhm.
put out. I think there's definitely something there.
Agreed. Wait, we have a question. Can you make a limit on items listed on Pearls instead of being open? Wait, make a limit on items listed on Pearls. I don't get the question. Do you get the question, Zunk?
No.
Can you make a limit
Yeah.
on items listed on Pearls?
Instead of it being like open edition for like can you make it like only 10 items instead of
Oh.
like
Ah, yeah.
open edition?
Yeah. I think we could. We'd have to adjust the contracts, but I think it's possible. Holy smokes, someone's dying.
Yo, what is
times a
that?
second in this game.
Is the game bugging for you guys right now?
Bro, it's
Yeah.
you. It's
Oh, it's
you.
me. Oh my god.
That was you. Bro, KLS
I
40.
saw. I know someone's asked this question before, and I know we looked into it. I forget exactly the reasoning. We haven't moved forward on it yet.
Mhm.
It's probably, yeah. I mean, it's a thing that it's possible. I can resurface the conversation though. I think it's just not trivial.
Do you think there would be a way to bring back free claims? Because
Yeah.
because I
Free
think they're
claims.
really great for these projects. Like they just want to drop assets to their holders and all that. Is there like a way we could bring them back some?
Let's see. So the reason, there's a fundamental reason free claims went away, and that was that like we're covering the gas on it now.
Mhm.
And you know, there's a lot of entangled reasons here. I remember this came up and we discussed it heavily when this change was made.
Yep.
But there's, you know, the system in general right now is like much simpler than it was, and like for someone who's not familiar with like all things Web3, right? And part of that was making gas built into it, which means we're covering it, which means claims can't be free, is the crux of it. So, but they can be very cheap. You know, the minimum claim is just very cheap. Maybe people can take a little bit of money. I remember we heard there was some pushback on that when it came out, and it seems like it's been mostly settled. I know people missed the free claims a bit, but that's the reasoning for it. I still think it makes sense, and it hasn't like killed the cheap claims, you know. So that's where we're at with it.
Oh, I see.
Could you make it claimable for less pearls? Like instead of 20 being the base, maybe like 5, and then have it linked to a certain NFT for a project?
Potentially, yeah. So we looked at a few models of this, and I think what we did find is like other platforms, or at least Roblox we looked at, and they do have like, they do also box the minimum, and I think it's like it kind of keeps like the marketplace inventory at like a healthy like price. Creators are able to earn and like actually put things up for money because they're competing against like things that are also listed for money and not just free claims that people claim all the time. So I think, yeah, I don't know. There's pros and cons to it, and ultimately we decided like this was like a healthy place to put it. It's possible we could tweak that if we think 20 is too much, but it's also pretty cheap. I think, what is it? Is 20 $1? 20 is $1.
I think there's a workaround with giving away free assets right now. I think Slot is doing them right now to the quest system. Slot, you want to talk about that, Slot?
Yeah, through the quest system is great.
Yeah.
I mean, is that free? Not really. You're putting your time in.
I don't know how exactly does it do it though. Type in.
You can still mint assets and then you can use them and add them in a quest. So I think that's how he does it.
Is that Oscom? Did I hear you, Oscom?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh shit, welcome, bro. How you doing?
Doing good, man. How about you?
Wait, good. Oscom, any new partnerships and projects for us?
Yeah, we're cooking something big for the rest of the month in January, so it's gonna be good.
Wait, regarding that, I have a question for you, Charles. What do you think what's the biggest opportunity Web3 gaming teams are sleeping on right now? Like Web3 gaming in general.
It's hard for me to say that without kind of like giving away what we're up to, what our next
That's a trick question.
yeah, nice try, Six. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, don't give
Nice,
it away.
nice.
Don't give it away.
Nice try. But yeah, I mean, we have a strong opinion on that. And you'll see it with the next release. Like it's going to be like a very strong, like full re-release with a pretty focused angle based on everything we've learned. So, yeah, good luck to those other teams figuring it out. We have some thoughts on
Give us
that.
crumbs.
That's a crumb.
Okay, you better stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give a crumb.
Okay, let's talk about a negative thing. What do you think is the most broken thing about Web3 gaming right now that nobody wants to admit?
Nobody plays them.
Player engagement.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
pretty much. I mean, it's I don't know. It's just that there's a mismatch in audience, right?
Yep.
and then the overlapping audience is very small. I mean, we already touched on that, but like,
Mhm.
what are the Web3 games that first of all, I don't know that any are doing particularly well right now. The Web3 games that have done the best have been like really low asks, good financial payout,
Yep.
you know, and then is that I mean, is the game even the right medium for that kind of thing? It or was it a fad? You know,
Mhm.
it certainly can't work that games are only interesting for the first like few months that they are launched, and then
Yep.
the token or whatever, people lose interest in the financial aspect, and then they lose interest in the game. So I think that's the weakest part of Web3 gaming in general.
True.
It's,
Yeah, I'd say one other thing is like I think even the I mean I think it's kind of convoluted. Like what it needs is kind of almost like its prediction market moment where it's like prediction markets are like really kind of like understandable. Like you can watch the 60 minutes episode and like someone who doesn't spend any time on Twitter can kind of be like, oh, I get it. You're betting on events that
Mhm.
happen in the world, and everyone's like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Maybe I'll try that. It needs that level of like intuitive. Like it can't just be like everything else, but it also can't be like this obscure like Ponzi game.
Yep.
It's got to be like it's got to be different, but it also has to be really intuitive what it is, and that's what we're going to try to do with the next release. But I think that's kind of what it's missing. It has to be like you couldn't even refer to it as Web3 gaming. It should be like, what does it do for the player gaming? You know, it's gaming with some other thing. What is it? It's not blockchain. It's some, does it give the user?
Are we gonna be the next poly market?
We're not going to do what Polymarket's doing, but I think if we were successful with our next release, it would be kind of like it would have a similar feeling to it in that it's going to be something that's like a very intuitive like use of crypto that isn't like kind of putting it too much in your face. You know, it's
Got it. All right, y'all. We're moving to the next island, guys. I'm gonna send you an invite. All right, go ahead. Who's speaking?
On the next, like on the actual timeline, when do you all see Nifty go into console play?
not anytime super soon.
Like
It's
2027
not something we're working on yet,
kind of thing?
but yeah.
Okay. Like a couple years out, possibly.
Hopefully sooner than that, but yeah, not super soon. Not like I mean, it could be that long, but I don't know. It's not something we're working on quite yet, but it would be great.
And then when you do that, do you have to collaborate with like Sony and Microsoft and like is that how it works? Is there like
sort of.
how do you take the game to console play so people have an understanding,
Sure. You get a console dev kit, I think, and then it's probably just about like you probably have to work with them on getting it on their marketplace is the thing. So, like licensing the game for their console. That's what you have to work with them on. The actual development, you just get a dev kit.
When Steam?
When Steam. So I mean, in case it was missed, because we talked about it a bit in the last campfires, but we're pushing back the Steam for this next release. So this next release is not the Steam release. It's something different. We decided this is more has a higher success potential, and then also just gives us more time to keep working on the game for the Steam release because Steam is going to be like a game-centric audience, more harsh critics. We want the game to be in as good a state as possible, and it needs to like stand on its own at that point, right? So the more we can push that back with something better in mind, the better for the launch. So that's the idea there.
With that being said, though, Charles, what do you think would gather the mass Web2 audience to get into our game?
I think.
What do I think would get them in? I think.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be some like a really unique enabling value prop that they can't get anywhere else. That in our case, it will leverage crypto, but it's like I think you need to do something really unique and kind of provocative without giving it away again. But yeah, yeah.
I'm still trying, you know.
Yeah. Also, I'll say for Web2 audience, and this is what, let's take the money out of the equation for a second.
Mhm.
What we want to be good for that, and what Web2 players secretly care about or is ingrained into them, they're gonna want like, progression that's like keeping them coming back, and retention features like that. Also, like good content and ease of finding good content. It's pretty much going to come down to those things, I
Mhm.
think.
All right, we're gonna start the first game here.
Also, Lovely asked when shaders fixed. I could post a nice little video right here. Got shaders fixed internally on a branch, and
Oh,
we got something posted by one of our devs recently, which is pretty nice looking. I'll toss it in the side chat here.
Charles, Zach, have you seen this fireworks by Pharaoh in game? I think this is part of scripting. You should try this one. Getting my ping right now. Everyone gather up here. Wait, what is this?
Oh, wait,
Yo,
wait.
Zong dropped something in the chats.
Oh gosh. Whoa, that's cool. Whoa.
Oh wow, look at those clouds.
Damn. Okay.
Is this supposed to be out?
Yeah.
Can I tweet this out?
Oh gosh.
I guess so.
fancy.
Hey yo, look at those
Hey,
clouds,
yo.
man.
Wow.
Let's go.
These coming out on the next patch?
That's
It's a
in
big
game.
improvement. I don't know if it'll
Wow.
be on the next patch or not.
Oh
That's
shit.
I
Nice
what I
70
was
TH
looking
drill.
for.
You go, we're getting crumbs.
Let's go. Wow, that's awesome.
When are we going to be able to have breaking waves? Because I'm on an island and I can't surf. So when do I get breaking waves?
You'll have to script those.
The new loading screen is finally
It's possible to
becoming cool.
script water? Is that what you mean, Zach?
Well, you could make a little wave model. You could move it to the island.
Oh, I
don't
see,
know.
yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweet this out. Today is cool. Thanks for the alpha. Yo, you haven't tried the fireworks yet in this island, Zhang Charles getting here. You should try this one.
No, yeah. What is it?
It's a good thing. Come here. on my ping. Don't show me.
I was killed.
I know what this was.
You know this one?
Yes.
Fire went good on that
I'm
one.
coming here. I'm being killed.
It should be a grenade launcher, not a firework. Or maybe a cannon of some sort.
Wait, are we getting boats soon? I think that's easier to implement than vehicles in general.
That is a vehicle.
Right?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
no, I mean in land. It's better. I mean, in the water, I think it's easier.
All
All right, if you say so, we'll do it.
We're not allowed to do that right now.
Yeah,
Sorry. I know we want to do it. We got to get through what we're doing right now.
Have you
I
ever
was
thought of
imagining-
making this?
But
Yeah, go ahead, son.
I was just gonna say we did. I mean, we've obviously talked about it. And we were gonna start with boats, so you're on the right track.
Oh, nice.
Have you ever thought of turning Nifty into an open world game? Imagine you can swim to another island and all that.
I was imagining that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we really have. I mean, and one easier way to like start with that is just have like other islands sort of in the distance.
Mhm.
Is one thing we wanted to do, and maybe you could even just travel to them by like scanning and invite people to that island or something. In the future, we could. Yeah. In the future, you could have like boats, and it could be like open waters, and then we kind of load in like a random island in the distance,
Mhm.
And that would be really cool. Like imagine being on the boat with all your homies, and you end up on an island where people are already playing. It's kind of like match makes an island for you. That would be sweet.
And make sure you launch it with extraction mode, just like in Ark. That's
Yeah. That's
What,
right.
what
We're gonna
about
be
making?
pirates.
What about making those islands in the distance somehow linked to your portals that you already have on your island? In a way, so-
that's part of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, like so but you have a portal on your island, and then that island.
Oh, just like a simple render of that island. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
And maybe just a glass wall, and then letter E appears if you reach the.
Mhm.
They call that hitbox.
Well, you could do that right now, Zibby. You could put a portal out in the distance.
Yeah, but you have to
and
do
make
it
it look-
manually.
Yeah.
Dude, what's this? Is this new shader thing optimized for every GPUs out there? Zach?
It should be, right? Yeah. We've had limited testing on it so far, but it should be. He's made some fixes and he's made some improvements. I always beat him until he makes it efficient. So
Oh, we
Just
have
get
this
it up to
ongoing
scratch.
request for potato mode users. Is there any way you can fix the text in potato mode? Because I think it's fucked up right now.
yeah, I saw that bug too. We might have a fix. I don't know if the fix is done yet, but I know it was being worked on.
Nice.
That was a
Right.
weird one.
All hail potato mode users.
You use potato mode
You
thing?
know,
No.
Man, I built a whole island on potato mode for the
What?
first 3 months.
Yeah. But I used to be a potato guy. I used to be a
Shout
potato
out.
guy.
Shout out potato mode.
yeah,
You're a master
Um,
builder.
yeah.
No, far from it. Far from it. I think giant right there. He beat me. He was in potato mode.
Oh, I miss
Hey guys,
Giant.
Yeah.
had a question for y'all. What's going on, Charles Zunk? Team,
Hey, good
long
to see ya.
time. Yeah, likewise, man. Something we've been chatting about in some of the late night island raids. Sloth and a few of the friends we've been we're brainstorming, kind of all brought up the idea at the same time. How do we feel about the leaderboard? Kind of the overall all-time leaderboard. Something a little bit in the middle of between 30 days and all time. How do we feel about something like post TGE or 3 months, 6 months? Just to kind of keep a little track on how people are doing. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that, let's be realistic, they're not here no more. They may be, but they're still up there in the all time, which is great to see. But I mean, there's some people out here that have been working their asses off,
Yeah.
coming up
So
with some new projects, and just seeing some of those leaderboards.
Amen.
what do you want more time scale options on the leaderboard?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm a king for foot traffic here, but it'd be cool to see kind of who's been putting the weight in this last kind of post TGE would really be a good timestamp. But I mean, even a 3 month or a
Yeah, I
6
don't know if
month.
we would do that, but yeah, we could do 3 months or 6 months.
Yeah, just something rather than a time specific, but just like a 3 or 6 month. Not sure how much data you need to extract to get that, or how hard it'd be to implement. But I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to see that.
I think we should have all the data, and it should be easy. So I'll check on that.
Let's go.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh yeah, what's the default? Is the default all time, or is it? I just forget.
7 day.
7 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
Wow, that's
7
a good
days?
Default.
I could be wrong.
I can check.
I think it
anyway.
goes max of 30.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
doable.
it's 30.
Yeah.
Jack?
I love that you can spam the boom bullet out the fireworks.
I've been just getting rocked by
Oh
it.
gosh.
What the
Oh
hell?
gosh.
Right? I see
That's
that.
why.
when you-
That was why I was making a fatal error. Oh my gosh.
My
Someone
GPU is
outside
eating
the
up.
game is killing me.
Beautiful shader video too, by the way, y'all. Couldn't have picked a better time to get a new PC this last 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Actually, before the yeah.
I will say
so-
for potato mode users, it's maybe a good time to try not potato mode. We made a bunch of optimizations that hopefully should get you a little bit nicer looking. But
Let's go.
if you're still struggling potato mode, that's probably not going to happen. So
Oh, I haven't seen it in
what's-
a while,
what's
but
right?
I know there's a few people that are still using potato. Oh, it looks beautiful.
The key is go low and just lower your resolution.
Oh man, we on ultra now. It can
Yeah.
handle it. I haven't seen
Nice.
this. The last month, the first time I've ever seen over 100 FPS on Nifty, like consistent. Seen islands that I've never really seen before in its fullest extent in ultra mode.
yeah,
So I didn't even know
it
that
can
was
look
that was
quite
a thing.
good, and it can look quite bad.
Well, with that
Sounds like
latest
a whole
video, a
new
little sneak
game.
peek. Looks great, man. Anyways, big thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. I'm still here. Nat, love.
Likewise. Appreciate you.
We need
I
your
appreciate you
streams
too,
back,
Charles.
Klufat.
Oh yeah, we'll be cooking. We'll be cooking. Lots of new music coming up soon, y'all. So big thanks to
Let's
all y'all
go.
for the support this year too.
Make sure you drop them in the marketplace too.
Oh, you bet you, man. Be a half a pearl if I could. Yeah.
Yo, I wonder why no one's talking about bigger shards. Do we have an update on that, Charles and Zach?
No, we don't. We don't. We'll let you know. What we do. You can, I mean, feel free to ask us every time, but we're really not taking on like new stuff right now, and that one's behind a few things. So
Even stress test?
what? Oh, you want to do another stress test?
Yep,
I know you're
just for the
itching to
fun of
break the
it.
game again. Yeah.
What
Just like a
about
stress test island with no limit, so everyone can break the game if they want.
what about like the star system for the games?
Premium games.
A pearl tipping system for host and whatnot.
That's cool.
Would that
would
be
be cool.
possible?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And how are we looking at the premium games right now? I haven't really checked premium games recently. Are we doing great in that, Zonk? And are there any improvements coming for that?
We are still sitting on it. Just getting data about premium games.
Mhm.
The improvements. I mean, we're at some point we're just flipping on the switch that it's going to affect blooms, which it doesn't do right now.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is your game ending right now? I'm waiting for it out.
I had a question for you guys.
Yo.
Yes.
Yo, so is there any improvements coming to the quest system? It seems to be for a lot of people having some issues publishing quests, and I've had issues publishing quests for Pearl assets. And then I think it'd be cool if we could keep it open-ended where we don't have to gate them to islands, but it'd be required to gate it to an NFT for a quest like that. Would that be a possibility?
Get it to an NFT, like you hold an NFT and it doesn't matter where you are. That's what it is.
Exactly. So I could do like an Island Raider quest and everybody with the Whisker Beard avatar. Doesn't matter what games they're playing, as long as they're in game and they're doing something, they could earn some points that, I'm giving away.
So that's
Oh,
the blocker there is that you have to set an island. Is that what it is? Because you can already do
Yep.
an eligibility with NFTs. I see.
Yeah, but you have to have an island set to publish the quest.
I see. It should be possible.
we have that feature, Zach. It's just not accessible for people.
Oh, sweet.
We do.
Yep.
That means it could be scripted.
That's true. Oscar, I've been talking to some members here that we're probably going to release a badge system soon for profiles. And I think that's going to be a huge small feature. No, I told them like...
You know what I like about you, Six,
What?
is you're just putting the dev team on the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great small feature that users would have. Imagine attending
Yes.
the weekend hangout and you can have a badge for it. Maybe like a pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, the short term
We're not
we can just give
greenlit that,
assets.
to be clear.
Yeah.
One
But
thing
it sounds cool.
One thing I learned about working with Oscom is all these small features matters, right, Oscom?
Yep. No, it really does. It really does. It will make it better over time. Sloth, if you have some issues on the quest related topics, just message me directly or ping me. I can probably help you directly. And if there's like some key troubleshooting, I can take a look.
Okay, we'll
That'd
do,
be
man.
great.
It's just, I mean, I put up quests every day, and all the ones that I've been doing have been working pretty well. But
Yeah,
because people have been
sometimes
having
it depends
issues.
on the NFT you're using. It depends on the rewards you're using. Sometimes it bugs out. I've had my loads of issues, so I may be able to help.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Since
and
Obviously,
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
go ahead.
And thank you.
there's some quest improvements coming really soon too. I think as soon as this week potentially. So won't necessarily address all those points, but do message them to Oscom, and you'll see some quest improvements real soon.
Awesome. Appreciate that. I think it's such a powerful tool. That questing system is just amazing. I think
Yeah,
I
right.
commented earlier about people. It's a great workaround if you do want to give away free assets to your community members, because you just do a quest, mint them to yourself, and then do a quest for 1 point and token gate it to your members. And bing, bang, boom. All they have to do is come and sign in the game and play one game, and they get their thing. So
Yeah, for sure.
So-
Exactly.
but maybe
So
that
slot,
wouldn't
we need
be
to
used
mint
or
that item that we want to give away. We have to mint it, right? Is that okay?
Yep. You would have to
do
mint
it through
it
the
on
fork
the.
system.
So
And-
when you go for
So it
the
shows
fishing
up
feature, you
in
don't
the
pick put for
prize.
sale. You.
Got it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, you got to mint it so it shows up.
Yep.
In the claimable. Okay. Got it. Okay. That's where I fucked up.
It's not you're hosting these island raids daily, right? You want to plug that real quick?
Yeah, we do them every day. I think today's raid number 669.
What the?
I said we out here, boys.
Wait, that's like 5 months, 5 to 6 months of consistency, right?
Months, bro? That's almost 2 years. February
Months.
11th
Yeah,
will be
that's
2
like
years.
2 years. Bro.
Yeah,
There's only
February
months,
11th will be 2
bro.
years.
What you
Yeah.
saying,
Well
bro?
done.
What you saying?
Well, you said 150 days, right? Or did I get it wrong?
600.
No,
Oh,
600.
600. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I never liked Matt.
We just raid and we just love this game. It's a blast to play. It really doesn't come down to like farming or grinding when we're raiding. We're always just talking about like what we're going to be doing in the future, possibilities of scripting have been a hot topic almost every night during the raids. And just us like, with looking at the outside and just like trying to figure out what we're going to do and how crazy it's going to be. And like last night after the raid, we went over to Pharaoh's Island.
Yep.
Dude, that blew my mind. What's going to be possible?
Oh, you try these games out? These scripting games?
There's he said it's not 100% ready, so I don't want to like plug it too hard. But if you have a chance by yourself, go to his island, find his island, and check it out. I recommend it highly.
Yeah,
Better than theirs.
And you don't need anybody with you. It's more of a single player experience, and it really
Is that the one with the platforms?
No,
No,
that's not
it's
that
the one with the castle that you have to kind of.
Oh, the one where you can gather items and all that, right?
Yeah.
I should give it a try.
It's
okay. Yeah,
Pharaoh's Island 2. But yeah, man, we went there last night and it was Danny Too Fat and I were just the whole time like, oh my god, mouse on the floor the whole time. This is so cool.
Yo, Blair, we're not trying to do that.
They're both good. They're both
Yeah,
good. Blair's
yeah.
and Pyros are good.
Oh yeah, no, Blair's is top notch. It's like nothing else.
Yeah, Blair's is
Nah,
top.
Like
both
Blair's
of it are
fucking
top notch.
cool as shit. Like
No,
you
it's
put them
okay
both
to pit them
together and
against
this whole
each other.
world's gonna explode.
We need some friendly competition here. We should make them compete.
Blair's is
Well, that
top
means-
notch, but I can see Pyros game being up there with Blair's.
His stuff right now is focused on more like story mode, single player sort of experiences, and it's like an actual mine plays more like a custom game, like Warcraft 3 custom game or something where you start, there's some progression, and then you restart. But it feels more like you're playing like a console game or something with story mode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Two
that's
awesome
perfect.
experiences in Nifty right now.
It just
That's
really
perfect,
opens up the
perfect.
door for scripting. Like whether you take like a single player that comes in, and it's almost like a quest. Whether if you turn the script into a foot race, but you can do like a multiplayer race, kind of like what we were experiencing. But I imagine if you had two people that you could do mini games on, just like a old school, like a great example would be like a God of War, where you'd require somebody to hold a lever the door would open.
Oh, true.
One of your
Those
teammates
puzzle games.
would slide under it, and they would have to hold the lever
Yeah.
for you to get through. So it
I think
involves
puzzle
some kind of
games are gonna be big.
cooperation, and once you guys were talking about that, we just like every night we're just coming up with new ideas. Mike's coming up with some great ideas. Sloth, the whole team.
That's
Just really
great.
looking forward to see
I
where
think-
scripting goes.
Yeah, let's do this next Campfire Chat 6. We should line up some scripting,
True. We
some
can do
games,
that.
some islands with scripting games, because I think, there's obviously always stuff to talk about and ideas and stuff, but
Yep.
keep it fresh here with there's going to be a lot of concrete stuff we can talk about and directionally we can head into if we're playing some of those games.
And it's great to stress test these games as well to see if they're going to work on like a large scale player
Yeah.
base.
For sure.
And one thing that I want to mention about the scripting, that what's really cool is we're seeing right now, like you can go and shoot off these fireworks, right? And that's just a simple little script, all the way to what Blair Bear is doing. So there is a whole range of different ways to script that are coming. And these guys are exploring it. And they might sell it for pearls, and you can pick it up and you can put it on your island, and it's just fireworks, and you incorporate your own little something into it. So there's a lot of cool features to scripting. It doesn't have to be super, super complicated. It can be like one little box that you jump into. So that's what's cool about what's coming.
It's going to break the whole thing wide open, and there will be lots of interesting stuff to do. I don't know how many death matches I have left in me in my life. I think I'm at negative 100. Actually.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yo, by the way, Mike, you're still hosting the Legendary Launch event every Friday, right? Or Thursday?
That's Friday. That's not me. That's Danny, Blazing Lovely, and I. That's a
heard good things about it.
collaborated community little thing. Yeah. Well, you want me to throw a pitch in real quick?
Feel free.
Do it.
Well, basically, it goes back to the roots of the Rebels community, and kind of just being there for new members and new people, and looking at islands and helping people grow their islands. And Danny and I had been doing it for a little while, and then Blazing jumped in, and then Lovely was there, and she's like, this is great. We need something like this. So the Legendary Lounge is a place on Friday nights where it's not necessarily about grinding for points. It's kind of just going to islands and looking at them and kind of doing a Q&A of the build. We kind of go OCD. We bring out the OCD. Are your trees in the ground? Are your, all these little things we look at, and they're like, whoa, no, I didn't notice that, because a lot of these builders are OCD. They have OCD, and their attention to detail is on, and that's just what we do. And if somebody has a new game, we go and try out the new game, and we would like it to evolve. Now that I got Charles and Zunk here, run it through, run quests and islands through us before you post them. There's been islands on the quests, the featured quests, that the games and the island, it just doesn't work. You get stuck on things, and that's what we do. We kind of just have a good time, hang out for a couple hours, and do that. And yeah, and now and Lovely made us some avatars that you only can get while you're playing. And yeah, and Danny's done some renditions, and just kind of have a good time. It's not formal game night grind for points.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
yeah.
Oscom, you heard that. I think that's a good offer to run the games, the whole island experience by a group before we do it. We've done that in the past, but I don't know if I know there's certainly stuff that's gotten missed requests, so that would be much appreciated.
Sure.
Well, and it started out we were like, Danny and I were like, we'll just do this once a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
You
so,
know?
so it's
It's
basically
like,
like
we're
a
like,
Shark Tank for Nifty Island. If you watch Shark Tank.
yeah. But then
I
all of
like
a
it.
sudden, people were like, "Yo, we like what you're doing. Could you do this weekly?" And we're like, "I guess." Like, but and so that's kind of how it evolved. And
Mhm,
it's just
like it.
it's a community. It's a community for the community.
Yep.
Like, just hey, come here, hang out, have a good time. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the event link in the chat. So for anyone interested in attending this one of the events, you can click interested in the side chats.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, Mike.
And also, good to factor them into like due diligence on quest islands and stuff like that. I think it'd be great. So let's be in touch with them.
Sure.
Let's go. Oh wait, it's almost time for the raffle. Zippy, let me send you the list of names. And while we do that, I have a final question for you, Charles and Zonk. What's one thing you want every player, builder, and creator to believe about Nifty Island going into 2026?
Sorry, Six. Can you repeat that?
Did I lie?
Yeah.
What's the one
I'm
thing?
sorry.
Okay. From the top, what's the one thing?
I was hoping Charlie heard what you said.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat it. What's the one thing you want every player, builder, and creators to believe about Nifty Island going into 2026?
To believe.
Well, I would say that it is like fast becoming one of the most accessible, powerful UGC platforms. I think that'd be something, because I think the tooling's coming along a long way, and people don't fully realize that yet.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I guess I mean similar to that, but that there's going to always be something fresh, new, interesting to do.
Yep.
There's always a reason to hop in to see something new.